time now for hot topics. Gentlemen with me in studio solo. Mr. Stevens, why are you looking at my dress? It's quite colorful, right?
I'm just liking your long dress and the graceful
You're looking like a
Hail
princess.
Mary.
Like a princess.
Good girl.
Princess, Hail Mary.
Yeah, Hail Mary, like hell.
It's Friday.
Beautiful Friday.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
like you're hosting some,
it looks
some
fun.
good friends, some
It looks fun, yeah.
mother-in-law.
I'm going to meet the parents.
You know.
I'm going to meet the parents. You never know.
Days like that.
Yeah, it's a weekend coming up,
wow.
so it will be perfect. Yeah, to go and be introduced.
No comment. How was the weekend though?
Last weekend?
Last weekend, yeah. It
was fantastic.
Was it?
Yeah.
Solo?
Oh, fun.
Fun.
Yeah, of course.
I was at the coast actually. I was reading about, we're just reviewing the papers now, and that tourists leaving because of the travel advisories that have been issued. I mean, I didn't even realize, you know, that there have been all these attacks going on. You know, like people are like, oh, you're going down at the coast and with all this. That didn't even hit my, because you cannot not live your life because you know, you're worried, you're concerned about this and the other.
And there's so much in the coast.
And it was
where
a lot of fun. It was
a lot of fun.
It was great.
You had fun and all.
Yes,
cool.
everything was.
I have so many guys who are, and now we have fans who are watching from coast, and we used to have a lot of beach activities and shows like over Easter and all that. But guys are concentrating to hotel and clubs kind of settings now to have shows in coast. And besides the terrorism and all that, guys are just trying to say, look, Mombasa has to remain what it has been for years, you guys, besides terrorism and all that. Anyway.
I think the highlight was just the number of people who died because of illicit brew. Right?
Another big story.
I think we had a little bit of a break from terrorism and all that, all those cars. And then we were like, are we doing responsible drinking?
And from there we went to Dr. Dre and the talk about beats and then billions in it. Beats billions
and right now Solange.
And now Jay-Z and the sister-in-law.
99 problems.
99 problems.
99 problems.
And my sister-in-law is not one.
If I was ever to have a sister, Solange would be it.
99 problems, and my sister-in-law is not one of them.
Yeah? Oh, well, quite a week, quite a heavy one. But the pulse today, let's look what you have for us. Who's the model, the cover girl?
A beautiful girl. If you just go like, I would always say, if you go to page 2, you go to, her name is Abba, and she's 23. A very graceful girl in the cover, away from traditions where she just look at your face and show a lot of cleavage and all that. She just been a graceful, nice woman in Nairobi blue, like Sophia would have a Nairobi
like you,
blue. Yeah, I have my
Nairobi
blue going on. Okay, this is on the Nairobi. This is the Nairobi. Which part of Nairobi? This is an interesting story. Actually, we'll be looking at celebs and where they live. I saw that and I was like, what the?
Should be page 15. I know. Should be page 15. Celebs and where they live, and people will.
Don't review it yet. We'll get to it.
I'm not going there. Right?
Yes, okay, head to head, page 4. In the pulse today.
That's Kizo B. Kizo B.
Kizo B.
Yeah.
Who is he?
I know Kizo B is actually he's a Tanzanian. But he's based in Kenya right now. He's signed by Pili Pili back in the day.
I love my baby and not her mother.
Yes. He said that.
It's so
a quote
sad.
Taken in a story that was done by Angela. And this lady says, and he agrees that I have Kizo B's baby. And we've been friends. We've been having this thing going on for 5 years.
Yes,
And he's been like, oh, I like my baby. I love my baby. I take care of my baby. But we're not an item with the mother. So the story runs there, and I don't know what else I should say about it. Solo?
He's never short of controversy. He recently got saved. The other day.
He did a gospel.
Yeah, he just did that. He just got saved the other day.
Bless his soul.
But Kizo B's baby drama, you know.
But you know, those kind of situations happen a lot where I guess men will most love their kids. I don't think that those will go like,
there's no
one's
reason
baby.
not to.
Right.
Yeah, but fall out with the mothers and
especially,
it just sounds harsh when he says
especially
I love
like
my baby
1 week after
mother.
Mother's Day, I think. Okay.
This coming after Mother's Day.
Do you have a baby?
Babies are coming. Babies are project.
No, not yet. But
I think
there's some interesting projects coming up. Interesting projects.
Yeah, because you might be the breaking story.
Never ever.
Sophia, the thing about celebs and babies is it's not just the mother. It's I am Kizo B and I'm an artist. I'm not married. I'm not hanging out with somebody who I call my wife or something. Then somebody else comes and says, Kizo B, the artist, this great big man, is the father of my baby, and it becomes so controversial when you want just to keep your little a little away from the public.
There's nothing like the minute you're a celeb, you lose that privacy in a sense. Your property to your fans, in essence. Spotlight on page 6. So this is Naziz's new man.
Sapi.
The producer.
His name is Sapi.
Yes.
Is he Kenyan?
Yes, yes.
No, he's not Kenyan, actually. He's Tanzanian.
He's Tanzanian. Oh, yeah.
Sapi is a producer who is working with Homeboys right now. We all know that Nazizi got divorced the other day to another Tanzanian man who
she likes them Tanzanian, huh?
She's not even Kenyan herself in full, like she has some little blood.
Tanzanian and stuff.
I know that. And Sapi, who has been in the spotlight for quite some time now, he says, actually, it's not a gossip. Me and this girl are dating and are having something going on. So that is a big story right there by Mkala.
Nazizi had her birthday like about a month ago. And I remember she did it at some club in Westlands, and I met them. And
you met the two of them?
Yeah, the two of them. They've been trying to keep it on the low a little bit, but of course...
Been trying to keep it on the low, these two? But how is that when the story talks about them having been very cozy at the Conscience concert? And, you know, they've been out, and he's been posting pictures on Instagram, apparently, of the two of them. So that's not
but she's been out of the scene for a while.
Yeah, she has.
She moved out of Nairobi. I think she lives somewhere in Kitengela or something.
No, before that, she was living in Lamu.
Yes.
If you remember when Nazizi got married, they moved to Lamu, they bought land there.
Why did they divorce?
And
the story from the sources just said the guy.
What are the streets saying?
No,
it's not the street. No, what does the Pulse say? The Pulse has the facts right. So Sapi and Nazizi are an ICB says all that. But the divorce was. And Pulse ran the story. They said this guy was never there. He was always traveling. He was not with her. He was not with the son, and he was never available. He was always Tanzania and everywhere doing business. And she said, "Hey, this does not look for me like
a woman shall not be abandoned." And all that. Cover story, page 10 across page 11. You're not gonna marry me, and you're not there.
And now we're talking about the bandwagon.
The bandwagon. So the bands are becoming a big deal.
Yes.
So I finally watched the Saudi
Film Shika video.
You were the 400,000 viewers.
They're already 400,000 in 2 weeks. I think this is going to be the biggest video in terms of YouTube viewership. It's already at...
There's another movie pulls there.
No. I think Sophia has something to say.
Yes,
she said, I finally watched
because everybody was talking about it. I hadn't.
Everybody was talking about it.
Finally, I made a point to, and Lord.
You were like, why was I late?
you like the gym moment.
I'm going to say, bless them.
The gym moment.
I was like, preach.
And all the guys who are hating are back now. You know, guys, instead of posting on Facebook, they write there at the gym. And the gym. Called Nishike.
Right, pretty much Nishike.
So bands are a big deal now.
I think bands are a big deal. And the big story, which I participated in.
Yes, your name is right.
A great girl called Snyder who talks about the story is traditionally people would say Kenyan music is not all that, and we see a lot of music from outside really getting a lot of attraction locally here, but we forget the likes of Elani and Saudi Soul and Sarabi and all that are great bands which are making a change in the local scene. And we're saying we are moving from that everyday boy who would do the playbacks and all that. But these guys are giving you full-time family entertainment. And I think that's a good thing for
us. And I think in the Kenyan industry we still haven't gotten that niche of the sound. But in the bands, then it definitely works.
For me, whenever I watch bands, I'm always thinking, I hope they stick it out. You know, they stick it out to the logical conclusion, I guess.
But interesting
because most of the times you see them break up, then you know it's a Beyonce situation. Who's the Beyonce in Sauti Sol? Is that Beyonce?
Beyonce in Sauti Sol.
Sauti Sol is a man band. It's a man band, and the reason why they people would say the reason why they came out and did not have shags and they say we have muscles and we are boys is because of the rumors that everybody had, like these guys who is a Beyonce in Saudi Sol when they dating.
No. When I said the Beyonce, I didn't mean in the other
you know where I'm
other accusations levels. I was talking about in terms of the star. You know, the person who's perhaps sings the most, dances the most.
Well,
star in the group.
if I would look at Saudi Soul and talk about who is
Like
the star,
Destiny's Child,
I
Beyonce
would
was
be
the
like,
star.
I think Delvin is the star of Saudi Soul. He's also producing as well.
Yeah.
He's producing Elani.
I don't agree at all because
Who's your star?
if you look at the story, and I think Snyder just captures it very well, where even Elani says we have different strengths. I can be a very good soloist.
Yes,
I can lead the souls and all that.
Well,
but the other guy comes and covers me up
Exactly.
in terms of everybody has an input in a band, and that makes it very different from an individual artist who just Rusha Mikono Jew and stuff. This guy comes and covers up for me, and we become our whole team and family, and that makes bands so dynamic. So
Interesting to notice as well, Sophia, the bands that are showing up right now, there are a lot of young bees coming up. You know, we have some people like Sarabi, we have Elani.
Yeah.
Interesting to note that
Okay. Yeah, and we hope they stick it out.
Yes.
Page 22, here on the street, an exclusive of the Pulse, we're seeing here. Why did Jaguar decline Kidaro's offer? So what was he offered by the embattled governor?
Embattled governor. He's still the governor of Nairobi.
He's still embattled though. He's
embattled. But there is Jaguar who was nominated, given a government position to be in charge of young people and the programming in the way young people would like to have their affairs run in the city. And it was in Kenya Gazette sometimes last week. And we have Jaguar and a number of celebrities. We have the likes of Kolo, our good friend of Jalango, and they was told, you guys can take care of the matters in the city and tell us what the young people want, musicians want, and whatever. And Jaguar said, no, I'm not interested with this one.
Okay.
A big story there. He says, hey, my hands are full.
Read more about what is getting Jaguar's hands full and not taking the job.
He's a good friend to the senator again, and I think that, that brought
that's another thing.
That brought the whole twist.
Yeah, because the two have not been the senator and the governor.
Yeah.
So.
They've been doing a lot of charitable events together.
Charitable events.
Yeah,
cool. Let's go to the overhead. We still need to go to Nairobi, and our time is really short today. So unfortunately, and we should be hosting him today, Daddy Owen. He fell when he was dancing on stage. That's sad. Why are you laughing, guys?
No, he
pat himself.
It's a move. He made a move.
Well,
he made a stage move right there, and Pius captures Daddy Owen very well.
Yeah. But
it's unfortunate.
I think in every artist's career, then there has to be a
moment.
I'm very sure, Sophia, something has happened to you on TV.
On TV.
At some point.
Maybe not falling down, but
not falling.
Hitting the ground.
That is not much.
Running. Hitting the ground running.
Yeah.
And he hit the ground running. Sorry, Daddy Owen. But that was something that
sad.
we just leave that. But you can see Adebayo and dating a Kenyan girl.
Oh, is he? Who is the girl?
Only Pulse got it.
Only Pulse got it.
Okay, people, find out who Adebayo is dating. Grab yourself a copy of the Pulse. What else is eye-catching here?
Everything. We talked about Miss Kenya coming back this year, and the auditions are on from tomorrow in several places all over.
So if you want to be Miss Kenya.
Exactly.
Okay.
Be there.
Cool. Lots of stories for you in the Pulse today, including who Adebayo is actually. Want to find out who it is.
Somebody who's on TV right now. Okay, cool.
Oh, okay. The Pulse has all that and more for you. The Nairobian.
Yes. The big story here.
The big story. Senator raped me.
Yes.
Oh.
And
so it's a Kiambu Senator Wamatangi taken to court by his former house help over a love child.
Yes.
What happened here?
Well, Wamatangi has been very good. It looks like his development race as a senator has been quite well. This one is a new story. Okay, this one is a new story. Nobody saw this coming. It was a twist, but she provided all the documents about what happened. And I think it's quite a sensitive story. What people should do is just actually go to
but does it capture his sentiments as well? Did you talk to the senator? What did he say about it?
Yes, she produced a couple of documents about this whole
so she has evidence
story.
In as far as...
Yes.
Okay.
But I think it's quite interesting, but although a bit controversial.
It's a bit controversial, and I can just see Solo is trying to jitter and all that. And stories about leaders and things that they probably wouldn't be found doing and all that are always ish. So again, Nairobian people, you will have to grab a copy of that.
Grab a copy
And read it.
To grab a copy of that one.
So, Rudisha,
yes.
Oh my wonderful Rudisha. Injury has been linked to Mpango Wakando. You know, I saw this. Injury linked to Mpango Wakando, like how?
He's not been on the scene as a controversial person.
No.
He's always
So
been
how
like,
Is this an allegation?
How does Mpango Wakando just keep you off your life? No, your life. It's everything. Rudisha is
The
everything.
story is on page 47. I have
Yes.
to look at this. Oh my God.
and you can
It's
also
in the back.
yeah,
right?
and you
Of
can
course, we are
also,
wishing him quick
I've seen
recovery.
on page 8.
Rudisha Rudy. Like,
Arudi Araka
Yeah.
track.
There's Linda Okello,
yeah.
the only traffic police person that everyone wants to see on the road.
I read the story on Lina, and now she's this, like we say sometimes, like,
She'll
she's
become
new
a socialite.
celebrity now.
Yes, yes.
She's endorsing products.
Yeah, she's a celebrity
What
cop.
product has she
Look
endorsed?
at the story right there at page 8. She's
It's on page
this
8.
month she's gonna be
No, we'll
the,
get
the,
there.
the main guest in some big event. And Linda, we love Linda.
Parties true over a new sheriff in town has that, page 4 and 5.
Yes.
So by the way, we can abandon the story about Rudisha. Please read more about it.
Yes.
There's more details on page 47 on, you know, this Mpango Wakando
Page
allegation.
4 and 5 is quite a very crucial story. We did this story. I was part of the guys who did this story about the impeachment of Nairobi Governor Evans Kidero, and the prospects of who are the other guys in case we go for a by-election. Who are the other guys? There have been stuff about Peter Kenneth is being convinced to run for the governor in case there is a by-election.
Yeah.
And also Kenneth Marende from ODM. So a lot of stuff going on right there. We also have Ferdinand Waititu. He's one who took the whole story to court.
Yeah.
So I think this is quite crucial.
It's an interesting read.
It's a lot of
Nairobians.
politics and politics of the moment in Nairobi.
Yeah.
And Nairobi is where we are. And sometimes you just think, oh, Kidero, is he going? Is he here? But like Sophia would inform, because she's doing a lot of all that politics and everything. It's a lot of politics playing at the same time.
Yes, yes.
It
I
is.
think.
And you're talking about page 6, a lot of tweeting coming from Kiambu County. Who is this we're talking about? Was he fired since he cannot chat? So as Kidero was having his words at the court and all,
A guy
Kabogo,
spends 90
Yes.
90 minutes
tweeting in the
Twitter.
morning with guys.
I think that's cool. I like that, engaging with your Watunguya.
Yes, yeah. Yes, I like that.
Yeah?
Sophia, you're coming very well with your show.
It's just be in touch with people, I think. And
It's good,
And we saw Obama and him. I chat with my guys.
Yes.
I can do my surface and stuff. It's about just knowing and be in touch with the world.
Yes, yes.
On what's happening.
Yeah, and this one is a good show. Social media has actually created a new platform of communication. We can talk to the leaders directly.
Yeah, directly, because it gives that essence of, you know, you're speaking directly to the person.
You're feeling more in touch.
Yeah, in touch
Yes.
with the leadership. Page 8, Linda, so you talked about it, to headline car wash for pad panty campaign.
Linda
So
for
this
car
for a
wash.
There you go.
course.
That's our girl right there, Linda Keller.
That's Linda right there. Looking
Yeah.
as awesome as she was.
Yeah, Linda.
Yeah.
Good
Linda
girl.
Inji.
Good for
Linda
you.
Inji Askari.
Just like that. And I think she came out and it was controversial when everybody talked about Linda and all that.
Although I don't see anything wrong,
but-
but she just got a good body. And
Nobody said there was something wrong. Who said there was something wrong?
Will she wear, what will she wear?
She was wearing some.
No, what
some
will
little,
she wear to
some
the
little-
event?
I think anything would work for her.
It's car wash. It's
You almost feel like that.
So it's campaign.
Yes.
So
The
Linda,
campaign.
Linda would wear a skirt. I think we don't want to go there and just see Linda wearing
Just say Linda Inchi.
Linda Inji.
Oh, Lord. Heads up on page 23. Kalecha to feature in Kenya's next big movie is one of the stories here. And gospel artist Riga quits Bachelor's Club. Congratulations.
Congrats.
Yeah. Even
I
you
know
should
that.
quit the Bachelor's.
I'm still tired at the Kaleche's issue.
Yes.
And this is one very good, great radio presenter
Yes,
who is evolving very fast.
Yeah.
She has a band, not just a band, but she has
She sings
a
good.
DJ unit and all that, and she sings good. And now we have seen her on TV doing
She hosted
not
a show.
every day, hosted a show
Exactly.
about about couples and all that. And now she's here. Doing great
her
music.
career has been growing very steadily.
Wow.
In music, in terms of radio, and also in production.
Yeah.
And I think this is also a big thing joining the movie industry.
Wow.
Big things for her.
There's somebody there you talked about last week, a solo, a controversial singer right down there. And Kate McKay is talking about and a fire for singing birthday song. A controversial as you.
Who's that?
Erica.
She sang about the song. It was quite controversial. Kate McKay has really covered this one.
Oh.
You know about Erica Badu? You did about the story?
You need to watch that video. Solo was talking about last week.
Yeah.
Which one?
It's Erica Badu, the one she stripped naked.
She stripped naked
It's called
in the streets of USA.
Yeah, it's called the window
Oh
seat.
yeah, you were talking about that.
Yes. Where she got shot in Boston.
Stripped naked.
Yes.
To the naked
she got naked to the point of nakedness, and then
even her character was actually shot.
It's a character that she was acting until naked and she was shot. So that character
very controversial.
At
She had to be charged for indecency.
Oh. And Kate McKay talks about her.
Yeah.
A good friend of ours called Sage, talking about her music. Yesterday, I know she's about to launch her music, and there is another story about her, and we all know Rabbit, and them having some little moments.
Yes.
That's an artist's name.
Yes. Rabbit is cool.
Rabbit is cool.
Rabbit. Mr.
Rabbit.
Kenya makes a
You have a
comeback.
rat?
Rabbit.
I just think Rabbit sounds
You can ask
Is this
Juliani and the
something
rest
about
when they come on show about Kenyan artists and the names they own and why you would call yourself
imagine
Rabbit.
Juliani being called Juliani
What?
Rat.
Juliani
Julia
Solo Ray.
No,
I find it very interesting when artists come up with some amazing names, because I always wonder what was going through their minds. Like, was she having rabbit meat before? Rabbit is the way to go.
well, Rabbit said when he was young,
It's just interesting.
he used to be sly, so they used to call him
Rabbit.
Sungura. Sungura.
If you were to be an artist today, as we wind this up, what would your name be? Your stage name?
I'd call myself Nishike, like from that song.
Nishike.
To not to talk shika. Yours would be?
I have a lot of AKAs and not for the show. So people who saw me and know me growing
what
have
would your name be?
AKAs and all that. But I love my Stevens, because Stevens means I
No,
have
you need
different
something
characters.
cool, man.
But if we had to form a band, I think we'd call it Tambangwenze. What do you think? Anuna would be our lead singer.
Yeah, I'll be the lead singer.
And she sings, by
I'll
the
be
way.
belting out tunes.
Little do you know about her, she's a good musician, and I don't think this is meant for this show.
I'm a good musician, yes. We shall put those skills to test one of these days. Thank you, guys. All the best. Enjoy your weekend. Be good, safe. Don't drink and drive.
It's a graceful weekend, so let's...
Yeah, I mean, I've started it off.
I've
set the
the
pace.
pace.
Let's all be very graceful.
It's going to be graceful.
Take a short break. When we return, social media chat with Joy Chalagat in a short while. Don't go away.